Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Time for some daily puzzles. Let's go. Right here we have the bishop and the queen lined up to deliver checkmate to the king. So that would be right. And here, let's see, we have the bishop eyeing the d8 square and the queen also eyes that square. So queen here would be checkmate. Here, this is just ladder mate. The rook goes to the side and the king has no squares because this rook cuts off the king from all the other escape squares. Oh, and that's all we get. So let's go do some puzzle rush. Checkmate here. And here we win a piece. And here we have back rank mate again. Here we have a double check. And this is actually a very common tactic where you give a double check with the rook behind the bishop. And the king has only one move because the king can't block a double check because the check comes from two different directions. And then now we deliver checkmate with rook to there. All right, let's see. This pawn is pinned to the king by the rook, so this pawn's not actually protected. So we can just take this pawn, and it's actually a fork of the king and the rook. Here, we see the king and the rook are on the same diagonal. We have a light square bishop, so if we give this check on e4, we will win the rook. Let's see. Here, we see that the king and queen are here, and if we look for checks, we'll find that knight a2 check will win the queen because it's a fork. Hits both the king and the queen. Okay, black is going this way. So we see that if we, let's see, push the pawn, I think we have to take the knight first. So if we take the knight, takes, push, move, push, 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 and I queen with check, which is important, so the white pawn can't queen as well. And they moved their king twice, but that means, oh, okay, this pins my thing, so I can't play that. But here, let's see, we have rook d7 check, king has only one move. And then rook to c7, discover check from the queen. And if the king comes back, then we have checkmate. And if the king goes forward, then we can take the rook, I think. Oh, that was wrong. Coming back with the rook was wrong. There was a checkmate there that I didn't see. Okay, queen takes h2 is checkmate. Here we win the queen because the queen is undefended. The queen will see the queen if the knight moves, so we could look for a check. And that's a forcing move. The knight has to be captured because it's a check, so you can't move your queen. And now I take the queen. Here I can just queen, I think. What if I just queen? Okay, so that's just the answer. Here this is back rank checkmate, I think. Here this is a very special type of back rank checkmate where the queen or a rook serves the same purpose, cuts the king off from coming out into the open. So here we can play a bishop check to force the king back, and then now we can play queen to e1 checkmate. All right, let's see. Wait, I'm just not seeing it. I'm blanking out for a second. Here, is this something to do with taking this? Sometimes I have these black. No, it's not that. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, I know what it is. I was so stupid. Take there, and then now we take this, and it's a check. It's a check, so we win the rook back, so we just won a piece. Here, we can just push our pawn, and if the king moves, now we interpose with the, and here we just queen. This just took a pawn. Um, this check looks good, but doesn't actually do anything, I think. Oh, wait, it might do something because the king can't move into this area. Am I missing something simple though? That's the question. I don't think I am. I probably am, but I don't think so. Take. The queen maybe blocks. If the queen blocks, then no, I don't have that. I don't see this one. Sometimes I just have those days when I don't see puzzles. It's completely natural. It'll happen to everybody. Just you got to keep practicing so that those days will just become less and less. Eventually, you'll start to see puzzles more and more, and then you'll improve. That's how improving happens. Um, I'm sure the majority of you there who see the puzzle right now and are kind of be like, what the heck, dude? Like, see that. But unfortunately, I can't see it. Let's look for checks. This is a check. This is a check. They both don't seem to do anything. Maybe I misunderstood this. I don't attack anything, do I? Oh, then I pin this? No, then the queen comes back. That's also that hangs a queen, so that's more important. Um, can I somehow sack my queen? Or is it like, do I play like, is it like some rook move or something? I don't see any checks that help me. I also don't see a checkmate. I don't see any winning of significant material, except this pawn, which I don't think is the answer to this question, or this puzzle. And kind of stumped. Maybe taking here is right. Is the correct move. Okay. Now what do I do? Do I go here? Oh, now I see it. See, sometimes you just have to play the first move. If I take, the king takes, and then what happens? This bishop's undefended, this king's here. I have a rook here. This wins the bishop. Sometimes you just have to play a move, and then you see it. Alright, so this rook is just free, because if I take, the pawn takes, then I take their queen. So this would be the answer to this. What's this? Let's see. I think if I just play g3 checkmate is kind of hard to stop. If what if g3 and then like, for example, or instead of that, what if like rook to f3, then check. This is not checkmate. King moves, but then this is still checkmate. So I think g3 has to be correct. Yeah. All right. This looks like a free piece to me. I don't see why that should not be taken. Is there a checkmate? I don't see a checkmate, so. Is there a way to, oh, then they have a double attack on the knight, though, and they win the knight. But how do I disprove that? Do I maybe play, like, rook b6 to take here or something? Oh, no, but then I play this move, and I'm attacking their knight. So if they take, then I take, and they take, and then I take their knight. I think that's the answer. Weird puzzle, but I guess it works. These are the type of complex puzzles that I really don't like because I always miss something. These knights are defending each other. My queen is hanging, so I can't just play bishop takes here. This bishop is guarded by this knight. I take this um, knight, then if this knight takes, I take this bishop. If I take this knight and the queen takes, then I take this knight. If I take this knight and bishop takes queen, then I take this. And then after king takes, I take this. So I win a piece anyway. So I think this is the right move. Alright, here I take this. Um, check. King has to go back. Check. King has to go there probably. Takes. King takes. And then I win because count. Bow. Bow. Wait, where was I? I lost track. Bow. 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 And I stop the queening square. Okay, they just moved their king a bunch. Instead, here is this check. King here. And check. No. Check. King here. King there. And then this check. King has 3 squares. That doesn't seem too good. I want to limit the options of the king. What if check, king moves, and then now since the bishop defends this rook, also this rook is not under attack, I can move this rook for check. King takes bishop. That doesn't seem good either. Then what if I play rook takes there, and I'm threatening mate? No, then the king comes here. Bishop, bishop here? What if I just move my rook with check now? King has to go here, and then this is mate. That looks good too. Check. The king can't go anywhere else because this is covered by this and this covers this. So that looks good. This is how you eliminate possibilities when you're not a good um, player. You can still solve puzzles by eliminating possibilities. Um, what the what is going on here? For example, I can play this move and hope that they take here and then take here and fork their pieces, but I don't think that's the right answer. Here, actually, this is a very common thing where you hit a piece, the piece has to move, and then you fork. So I think that's the answer here. See? Um, this is a very interesting puzzle, I think. I think it's interesting, I'm not sure. What if I give it... No, wait. I have no checks with the queen, which is normally what happens when a knight's attacked in the middle. Like, for example, if my queen was here and the king was there, I could give this check and... Oops, not that check. This check. And sack my knight and take the rook and the whole thing. The whole shebang. But here, that is not the case. If I give this check, the queen takes. Or the pawn takes. If I play like queen here, takes, takes, the knight guards against checkmate. I should think better. I think I know how to do this. No, I almost got it, but I didn't quite get it. I thought maybe bishop here blocks and knight takes, but then pawn, and if I take, then queen takes. I am not understanding this puzzle. Do I attack? their knight. I don't know, man. I just absolutely do not see it. If I go for the fork, the queen takes, then do I have something? I can't draw arrows. No, I can do this. There we go. That doesn't look good either. This move opened a diagonal. Can I use this diagonal? I don't think so. Checks. This is the only check I have in the position, right? No, I have one more check. Two checks. Two checks in the position. Both of them I think are not good, but I may be wrong. I think they're not good though. So let's look at attacks next. We have bishop g5 attacking the queen. It doesn't work, I think. Oh wait, does it work? Aha, maybe it works. I don't have to sack the knight immediately. If I take and c3, or that's not c3, that's f6. Sorry. Then I play queen to h5. Then this move. Then I take here, and I'm hitting the queen. No, no. But then you just take my queen. I take your queen, and then you take my bishop, right? But it's a good idea, I think. Maybe then I take the pawn here with check, and wherever the king goes, I'm gonna do it. Oh, they just take my knight and lose your queen. Okay, that's cool too. I really isn't this just winning for me? Take, 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 here, 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 here. No. Take, take, push, here, 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 here. No, that's not the right place to go. I'd have to go here. Because I have to go here and here, here to get it. But I don't think that wins. Take, 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 here, here. Oh, I see. Oh, that's all. That's all it is. I thought I had to win the end game, but I don't have to. Okay, knight's pinned. It's checkmate, but the queen defends. Um, this move looks really, really, really good. Like, I would play this in this position. I would play this move. So I'm gonna play it. And here they just hung their queen. Yeah, okay. Which knight though? It's a good question. Which knight? Alright, so here's a question. If I play with this knight, then I take, the pawn takes, and it's check. If I play with this knight, king moves, I take the queen, the pawn takes, and my knight's pinned, and the pawn attacks it, so I lose another piece. So I think I should go with this knight. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go. Check. King moves. Queen here. Wait, what just happened first of all? Okay, pawn was taken. Okay, that was it. Here, check, rook takes, queen, mate. Looks good. Check here. Now I don't have any more checks with the queen except those that hang the queen. Those which I do not prefer. What if I played bishop here? Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes here. This is perpetual. No, the bishop can block. No, but then the bishop takes. So I should never block with the bishop and it's perpetual? Really? I have something better here. I don't think I can move my bishop anywhere else because then rook takes, pawn takes. Do I have to take? No, I don't have a queen move though. I don't have a queen move. After bishop moves, rook takes, pawn takes, queen can take here, and this is perpetual check. It's not perpetual, rather it's checkmate. It's checkmate because the king has no squares and there's nothing to block because the bishop's over here, or over there, or over there, or over here. At any rate, it does not block any of these squares and the bishop does have access. So what do I do? So I do play this move. Takes, takes. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. I don't have to move the bishop, I think. Maybe I just move my rook somewhere. Maybe I just attack the queen. How do I can't attack the queen though. Oh, do I play like... No, that hangs a queen. Never hang your queen, guys. Welcome to my channel. Um, maybe queen here hits the bishop. That looks good, but it doesn't look like the solution. Oh, it actually does. I hit the bishop, and I'm planning to go check. King has no squares here or here. The king has to go here, and then checkmate. Oh, that looks good. And you sack. Alright, that's good. That's good. Okay. Um, this is a good question. How do we play? So, if this rook wasn't here, we have check, and we're getting in, right? So how do we play when we don't have that move? Can I sack the queen here? I don't think so, because I'll only have one rook at the end of that. After rook takes, king takes, and rook to h8, I'll only have one rook. But if I played rook takes, queen takes, do I have a check? Maybe queen here? That's not a check, by the way. In case you thought I thought that was a check, that's not a check. Um, what if I just play like rook g8? Then you take, and I take, and I just lost a tempo. But I am threatening h2 again. But then you just play h3 and you're fine, right? This is not good. What if I play king to g7, forcing you to make a decision of whether to take or move your rook back? Nah, don't like that either. I'm just going to wait. Take. I'm gonna take. That's wrong. Alright, I had no idea. I really had. I probably could have spent more time on it, but I didn't have ideas. So I did. Okay, so this and this wins, obviously. So let's play it. I don't even want to calculate it. Seems like the right move. Here, I think I can take this, probably. I mean, this looks kind of scary, but not really. This bishop here is doing all the jobs. I'll just take here. No! I was being too casual about that puzzle. Alright, well, good to do our daily puzzle routine here. Hope you guys are grinding along with me, and we will get better. I promise you, you will get better. I will get better, probably less than you guys, but I will still get better. And with that, I wish you good puzzle solving. Good luck on your puzzle solving, and I'll see you next time.